Hello everyone, TransportEnthusiast here, and welcome back to Omsi 2, the bus simulator. After quite a few requests, we are back in Smarden, the fictional UK map, with one of the most unforgiving roads in terms of Omsi 2 maps. Today we are driving the Alexander Dennis 400 Regional, or we're starting off with this bus because, as you know, we drive other buses as well based on viewer requests. Okay, and just checking that everything's working. This is a ZF Ecolife. We've removed the gearbox. We've removed the speed limiter, and it also has the branding badge as well. I'll get into that in a second. So, Transport Enthusiast Hassan, Norfolk Buses, Super Omsi 2, Jacob, and Roblox and Simulation version 1.1. Hello, welcome to stream, everyone. Good to see you here. Yes, we are early today. I wasn't quite sure if we'd be streaming at 10 o'clock or at 7 o'clock, but luckily it turns out we're able to stream a bit earlier, which is always easier to do. So to start off, we're driving the 77 and the 96, and there's a dead one in between because these are routes we haven't done before. And yes, that's basically it. As you can see here, we're causing quite a bit of a backlog, so let's get going. There we go. So yeah, early indeed. So basically, funnily enough, this branding patch is actually for the London City Bus C400, but it turns out that they share a lot of the scripting. So this is all these branding patch for the London City Bus C400, but also works on the Enviro 400 regional as long as you have the patch installed. Now, what bus stand are we going to? London MC, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you here, hope you're all good. So yeah, let's get going. Water portal. Also, I did as you may have seen yesterday on my community tab, I did a survey, so a lot of you seem to be avid Omsi 2 enthusiasts, which is fair enough. So going forward, Omsi 2 will be the main thing stream-wise, but I do think we'll get in a World of Subways 3 stream there because a few people asked for it, and yeah, I think it'll be nice to get that in. So maybe next week, on top of our usual Omsi 2 streams, we'll get in a World of Subways one as well. I'm just gonna have to remember how to play the game again. Water portal. Water portal indeed, yes. So it's fog and drizzle. So we're using this is actually the Farthington weather settings. So some maps come with weather options. So we're using the Farthington ones, and this is fog and drizzle. So yeah, it's a typical UK weather day. And as you can see, the bus is packed. Gonna be very busy today on the 77. But yeah, this does tend to be the busiest route along with the 96 because these are the school bus routes. So generally it's to simulate the fact that there's a lot of school kids using these buses. But obviously, as you can see here, these school kids are a bit old. There's a lot of people there. Yeah, Zach, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. How are you today? Also, I see you change your profile picture. Nice rebrand. So your bus will be very full indeed. It will indeed. Good thing we're not using a single deck, right? Scorpion DK Gaming, hello. Good to see you here. How are you today? Not really. Yeah, as the bus is packed already, as you can see, we won't be able to let on other passengers. I have to say, this bus with a branding patch is much bigger joy to drive because the London badge is actually annoying me. Another thing is it was also round, so it's not very realistic. Yeah, whole new level. So, also if there's any routes and buses you want me to drive after the 96, do let me know. 347 after 96. Okay, will do. Is there any particular bus you want me to use? Super Omsi 2, and which 347 do you want me to do? The one to Rye, the one to... There's 3 different 347, so yeah. 347 is next. So 347 after 96 will do. You just got coconut mold. Did I? I don't know what you're talking about. As you can see here, these passengers are very lazy. It's not even like 5 meters and they are already getting off. Thanks. Yeah, I quite like it. It's stands out. I like the colours. As you can see, we've been doing some route learning, so now we know the map. No, I'm joking. I've got navigation. Alright, that's the best common pump game, isn't it? I think this one insults my granny drives better as well. So my granny drives better, my dad drives better. What else is there? So basically, all the family relatives drive better than the Omsi 2 driver, according to these passengers, eh? I mean, it's soon to be saying that the kids drive better even though they're under 18. I do wonder why there's... oh, this is a truck depot as well. Gotta love that. So there's a truck depot and bus depot side by side. How is your Scunthorpe 2020 going, Popcorn Time? Because I know you're saying you're playing Scunthorpe, so what route are you doing yourself in Scunthorpe? Do you think the hype in Scunthorpe kind of died down a bit quicker because it is a new map, and next it's kind of not really a new map because most of it's from most of it is from Scunthorpe, so the old one. So it's kind of like a new map, but at the same time it's kind of an old map. Here's one some station. Probably most of you will recognize this building. Was in the Omsi trailer. This is actually the Rubenstrasse. No, U-Bahnhof Ruben, which is underground station in Ruben. So yeah, that's the building. It's just they just stuck on one some on top of it. Okay. Okay, let's get going. There's a nice walkway. I wonder what. Actually, let's take a look. What does that? Where does this little yoke lead to? Look at that. I thought this would be cool. It'd be pretty cool if the passengers could walk through an overpass, but yeah, but it would be pretty pointless. Anyway, I might do Skuntup 2020 shifts. Yeah, I had a feeling you were doing that, weren't you? Because you said you were doing Skuntup 2020. I think this will be our thumbnail. Sorry, I think this is a pretty good thumbnail screenshot. Yeah. There's a train in the background. Oh. Okay, let's go. Yeah, indeed. Actually, I was also thinking, should I start up a new series of like simulation news? So we obviously do the Omsi news, so sticking on top of that, doing like the simulation news on like every Saturdays, a schedule for Saturdays, which talks about like new bus simulators, new simulators in general that are coming out. So yeah, ALX400 or SH? What's the SH? Okay, ALX400 it is. We'll use the ALX400. Oh no, I'm not using the street light. Sorry, can't do. I cannot stand that bus. So okay, ALX400 it is. You want me to use the Transbus or the B70L? Yup, I did. So I forgot what I asked. Not very good of me, but yeah. So yeah, this is the shortest route in Smarden. You gotta love the way that like they take the bus here, because realistically, I think it's only about a kilometer. So there's really no reason for the passengers to be getting on the bus from one bus station to the school, because it's a very short walk. But yeah, look at
this
obviously
just taught you to drive. Lewis Hamilton.
Like this in a public
Zach, well, I'm gonna head off soon to record Skuntup 2020. Nice, no worries. And yeah, it's a great idea. Okay, cool, yeah. So we'll do, yeah. Because there's a lot of information about the bus that I want to start mention, and there's a few stuff about Transbus. So yeah, I'll probably start doing that as well. So yeah, next Saturday you can expect that. For any of you who are like really following on what's happening on the channel, you probably noticed that there's a trend in the way I schedule videos. It tends to be the same kind of pattern on a weekly basis. But yeah. I'll say as much. Transbus ALX400. Okay, I'll try the Transbus one so that Dennis tried it. I prefer the B70L, but I quite like the Transbus as well. So yeah, no worries at all. It goes through the housing estates. That's the thing I was going to say. It's kind of strange that they all get on at once on bus station, because that's like the city centre. So you'd be wondering like, why are these people who are going to school getting on from the city centre when there's no houses there, doing some early morning shopping, eh? Yeah, this doesn't sound anything like the London spec C400 ZF, but shows the evolution of the bus making, I guess. So what is everyone's opinion on Skuntup 2020 themselves? I still have a few routes left to do, so that is, I guess, a question I have for you guys. Do you want to see more of Skuntup 2020 in terms of videos, or should I just leave it? Obviously, the Addon London AI route is the main focus, but kind of.
Who taught you to drive? Lewis Hamilton.
How are you, Max? Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you today?
My dad drives better than you.
There you go. There's Popcorn Gaming's favourite remark to the driver
Lewis Hamilton.
when they're driving badly. Oh, I need permission from Bandit to use the daft sound for me bus. Oh yeah, you're making a bus. How's that going along? Yeah, you probably would do indeed. So your bus must be getting along quite nicely if you're at that stage. Yeah, Badger's definitely not on like the community forums or you know as present on the Omsi community as they were in the past, or he was in the past, but nonetheless he's still out and about. Yeah.
My dad drives better than
You already said that,
Lewis Hamilton.
If your dad drives better, why don't he drive you to school? Exactly. You want to use a public bus, you gotta get used to the public driving. Good luck. is that like don't sound very optimistic about that Roblox version 1.1. Good luck. Oh yeah, what's up with their hair? Look at that, it's like they've got a like, massive line in the middle of their heads. Change. Is that a glitch or is that just interesting. First time I noticed that. I think one of them was wearing an earring as well. Oh, they're still getting off. That's strange. So all the passengers are getting off at new close. It's just a housing estate. Like, what are they all doing in a housing estate? Look at them. They're all going to a mad party rather than being at school. Now, I'm not sure if the live chat's being plugged. I don't think it is. But I do apologise I'm not responding to anything. But at the moment, it just seems like the live chat is not very eventful. But yeah, I guess it is what it is. Oh, unless this isn't plugged. And maybe I could make Enviro 400 EV. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it takes about 6 months to make one. Like, that's the thing. Making a bus in Omsi 2 is a long process. But yeah, it would be nice to have a 400. Ah, but actually, that's just making a sound mod, isn't it, really? Or skipping the hybrid terrain drive. Because you could just use the Enviro 400 that's already available. But maybe someone will make the Enviro 400 again, because there are some inaccuracies with it. So it does leave, you know, some benefit to be gained from actually remaking the Enviro 400. Okay, so there we are at once. Funny enough, all the patches have gone off. We're driving on the Friday, by the way, in game. They really hated your bus is going into a few stuff. Yep. Oh well. You think they'd like some fast drawing, but oh well. Popcorn, please don't start fights or anyone around if you're taking jokes. But yeah. Ah, you have to demote people on your server, so yeah, that is unfortunate. Or on your channel, yeah. Only he kicked a member too. What do you mean he kicked? Oh, I mean, I don't know, look. I try to stay out of the arguments and all that drama. There we go. At Wansum School. So next up we are doing the Wansum School to Copper's Lane. So this is a dead run. But unfortunately, Omni Navigation will actually show us the way to go, but it doesn't. Which is a bit of a nuisance. So yeah, now we're gonna have to use the arrows, which are quite confusing to say the least. I do wonder why Omni Navigation doesn't actually show the dead runs, because there's still a track and trip. Maybe because there's no stops in between. Yeah, the good thing about these buses is that they're very short as well, so they're actually these Enviro 400s. For some reason they're quite short. I'm not sure why. It's just the way it is. So they're easier to navigate. Because the Enviro 400 MC is a lot longer. Copper's Lane. Now, I have no idea which way we're going. So Nice, Moncton, Nice, Bridge Street. So I'm guessing we're going this way. I'm guessing we're going left. Ah yes, and then we turn right. Yeah, these bushes seem a bit too close to the road now. I'm like, no, this is... Okay, Nice, Moncton, Nice, Bridge Street. I don't know where we're going now. I don't even know what Bridge Street is. I think it's this way. We might get lost here, so I do apologize in advance, but yeah. Sam Fisher, hello. Matt the Gamer, hello. Good to see you both here. How are you today? I don't think nobody. Yeah, I think he's saying kicking someone from his server. Yeah, so does someone know the way to Copper's Lane? Because I have no idea where we're meant to be going now. Or not Copper's Lane. Want some school morning drive. Ah, wait a minute. I start from. Oh no, I have to go to Copper's Lane. Where's Copper's Lane? This is gonna be confusing. Yeah, so bear with me here, we might get lost. You're going to Lower Moncton, so this is the wrong way. Oh, am I going to Lower Moncton? Or so when you say going to Lower Moncton, do you mean that that's where I'm heading, or that's where I should be heading? 96 to Blue Water. Okay, Nice Moncton. Is Copper's Lane in Moncton or Bridge Street? We're just gonna post that in the chat. So that's why the bus is stopped up there while I figure out which way we're going. No, not the Blue Water. Blue Water, are you saying I'm gonna fall into the sea? I'm gonna drive the bus into the river? Okay. Looks like I'll be doing a 3-point turn here. Good thing we have a fast bus. He kicked. Oh, is this you? Yeah, I don't know. But London, you are underage, so there isn't really much that can be done. Lower Moncton, you should be heading. Ah, okay, thanks, Zach. Thanks for that. Okay, so I'm going the right way. Cheers. Because he was talking about... Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, London, to be honest, I've seen you got kicked... Like, you asked me why you got kicked from inside, sir, which I have no idea why, but look, I don't know. At the end of the day, Discord's TOS are there for a reason, so if you're under 13, you know, you just put yourself at risk of getting kicked, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, again, I'd say that there's no need to bring this up here. Okay, London, again, if you want, you can, this is not really the place to have such conversations, so I suggest you do this elsewhere. 77 to tuning station. Ah, 77, so you want me to do AI route 77? We'll do at some point. Oh, where's the Aldi actually? Where's the Aldi here? I don't actually think I've driven down this road before. This is the first time I'm driving down this road. Yeah, the 77, I've seen the 77, that used to have ALX400 in it, so I might make some lines for it, but one thing I wonder about that is, whatchamacallit, I wonder if any part of it is in Addon. If it is, I will make a video of it at some point. Well, I've done the 96 as well, so I know what it's really. Ah, nice. I've done it before as well, but I've with Smarden especially, I can't remember any of the routes. Addon 1 is really the only map that I actually know the routes. All the other maps I have no clue what the routes are. So, yeah, so much for me of having done them before. I'm not too sure as well why the route arrows don't correspond to the names on the timetable. Well, I guess because it must have been like made on different days, I probably forgot. I have some internet issues. Sorry to hear that around the game, but yeah, I mean, I think we all are now with the current timer, because I was checking my internet speed just before I went streaming. Like the download speed was like at 0.4 the first time I tested, then it was like 5, now it's back up to 20. But yeah, it's all over the place, basically. Again, if we can leave this, okay, I'm gonna type it in, but again, anything that's related to other people's servers and, you know, policies, this is not really the place to be discussing that. Just because it's not really conducted with a enjoyable stream, so to speak, for lack of a better word. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna try to get top speed. Let's see if we can manage. So these are limited to 90 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure I moved the speed limiter off this. I'm pretty sure. Or not. Damn. Really? 96? Okay, 96 kilometers an hour. No more. The bus refused to go any faster. So I need to look into moving the speed limiter properly. Ah, that makes sense, because Nice, so yeah. Bus too loud. So is the bus too loud? Can you just hear me? Okay, let me turn down the game volume a bit, yeah. See, some buses are very low, so okay, there we go. Now you should be able to hear me better. Sorry about that. That could not. Yes, okay, sorry about that. Game of Prius, Game of Pine, Game of Prius, where did I get Prius from? I fixed that now. Be right back, just need to check my internet. No worries, hopefully you can get it fixed. Okay, yeah, so apologies that the bus was too loud. But yeah, actually, I did this once when the Smarden video, I compiled all the trash sections, and I muted myself for those sections, and then I just had this, for anyone that just wanted to watch the trash, I just made it into one video. Might do that again at some point. Okay, unfortunately, even though I removed the speed limiter, it's not actually been removed. It might be because of the gearbox, I don't know. They watch this while you eat. Okay, nice, handy. Better, that's okay, good. Yeah, sorry about that, because I know usually with some buses like the Volvo B5LH, the B5TL, they're really low, so basically if I have the sound on the lowest, which is generally what I have the sound on when I'm streaming, it actually can barely hear the game, and you get like a prompt that the audio rate's too low, basically there's no audio coming out. Okay, it's a bit sketchy now, but I think it should be fine. Because it's kind of blind the way we're overtaking here. Nice Moncton, turn right, not left. Bjort Meadow, what a name. Ah, look at those sunflowers. Not much sun for them today, unfortunately. Nice Bjort Meadow, forward exit, so it's a 3-point turn. But we're going left. No, it's not a 3-point turn, it's a full circle. It's a Oh, sorry, 3 point something different. What am I saying? I mean it's 360 degrees turn. Yeah, this dead one needs to get some good trash going. Needs for speed. So I'm just going to stop talking for the next minute just so you can hear the trash. '96 is on the signs now. Oh, is it? Okay, so I'm guessing then this is the 96 going the other opposite direction from us. Cheers for that, Zach. Thanks. I'll keep an eye out. I might have actually missed it if you hadn't mentioned it, to be fair. Okay. I probably should have used the C400 because on the C400 I actually have the speed limiter removed. Luke, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. How are you today? Hope all is well. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's a bit too fast there for that turn. I wonder why there's a bus stop here. Like it's just a grass field. Why would anyone be getting off there? Charlie, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you today? Let me guess. Are you on a street light in Canterbury? Welcome, exactly. Welcome. Welcome to the channel, indeed. Hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you'll subscribe if you like the content. Okay, here we go. Here's the fun bit. Not really, not the fun bit. What we just passed is speeding. Actually, for once we're actually using the right bus for the right route because this duty, the 96 and the 77 are part of the Enviro 400R duty. You should put the red riding with your timing on with shift whiting. Ah yes, I mean I have that on, but I don't put it on because I don't really like overlays. Do you guys like the overlays? Because I know Nvidia is pretty much illegible. But yeah, the top speed of this is 96 kilometers an hour. I did remove the speed limiters from them, but clearly it didn't remove off the ZF1. So yeah, next time I'll just stick to the C400 because that I've removed the speed limiter and it goes up to 120. Nah, not a street light, but yep, on Route 23. Where else would you be, eh? To sunbait, obviously. Indeed. Also, which 347 am I doing after the 96? Am I doing the 347 to Rye or the other 347 that goes to Seagullscombe, is it, or wherever? Ah, there you go, 96, yeah, there it is. Now, because I have Omni navigation on it, you can actually, I can see the map of like the roads, and it's all just like squiggly lines, it's all just looping back on each other. Imagine these roads in traffic, be a nightmare. Okay. We're in luck today. No cars blocking us. Here come the tight roads. Yes, exactly. Here comes the nuisance. The fun part, eh? 347 Rye, please. Okay, will do. Yes, that is my favorite one. So we'll finish off with the 347 to Rye. Yeah, the 347 to Rye is the superior one. Like to be honest, the short 347s and 349s are rather boring. Okay, I think now that's the end of the tight roads, thankfully. So. Yeah, so basically once we do this, we're doing the 96, will take us about 10 minutes, and then we're going to end up with the 347 to Rye using the Transbus ALX400 as you guys requested. Turn right. How much time do you have to do this trip? We only have like, we have 17 minutes, but it actually seems very tight, the timing, because it's actually a fair drive, especially if you're using a bus that has a speed limiter. This has one as well, but has a lower speed limiter. But in fairness, the dev has said just use this bus on it. Jerry, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here today. How are you today? Okay. Wow, this bus is going not even 20 kilometers an hour. Come on, speed up. Oh, and I've knocked my microphone over. Actually, I forgot. I have my London settings here, so the traffic is a bit scarce. It is a bit basically non-existent. I probably do need to be bumping up a bit for this map, but yeah, you should put back the funny moments. Yeah, this is the thing. I was basically the funny moments used to be like for the first Friday of every month. Well, I haven't made one since November. The last one was scheduled for December. But yeah, a lot of people did like them. The only thing is, they kind of like compared to like at the start, they're kind of dying down. They weren't getting as much engagement, and since the other videos are easier to make and getting more engagement, I kind of put that on hold for the time being. But I probably will bring back the funny moments. I might just have to wait until summer though, because they do take longer to make, and that kind of thing. I'm actually doing them with commentary as well, so we like the funny moments with commentary. So the funny moments hasn't been cancelled, so to speak, but basically the next season, we'll call it season 2, probably won't be starting until in May, basically. If I was to give a best estimate, but I could potentially get one after March, we'll see, or April. Transport Games and more, YG, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you here today. How are you today? Hope all is good. I think that's the first time I've seen you on the stream, but I do know you watched the video, so yeah. Good to see you though. What's your favourite bus? Look, my favourite bus is probably the Enviro 400. So this one we're driving here at the moment I quite like. Just because these are really fast, especially in real life. I quite like the Enviro 500s as well, the 400 MC, and the ALX400s are not bad. What about yourself? I'm surprised that I've only just come on Canterbury, lol. Oh really? You're just starting out, so how many duties are you scheduled on for today? Do you know? Do you have tourist bus sim? I'm afraid not, Luca. That's actually made by TML, isn't it? But when the bus comes out in March, I will be streaming a lot of the bus as well. So it's not quite tourist bus simulator, but it's made by the same developers. Welcome to Moncton. Ah, this is Moncton. I wonder why it's called Moncton. It's like Monktown, just without the W. No, I have mobile. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I think a lot of people are watching this on mobile. No, I think it's Moncton. I don't think there's an E. Was there an E? Okay. Yeah, the other good thing about using the Enviro 400 is the steering on this is a lot more. It's basically not as harsh as some of the other buses, so it's fairly easy to steer with it. Until I get bored, lol. Okay, so it'll be a while then, because then you don't get bored of the 23, eh? Gotta love how there's a truck just parked up in the middle of a housing estate. Must be the owners. Yeah, pretty sure we actually would be scraping off the wall in real life if we're doing that. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember this terminus. This terminus is actually rather unrealistic because you can't really lay over there. Well, it makes sense why there's no layover time. So this is a 10% gradient, is it? Only 10% feels a lot more than that. Yeah, it's Moncton, not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got that correct today. If any of you who watched the funny moments, you might remember this area here was featured in a funny moment. No, we forgot to put the bus not in service, so still showing the 77. Not every day you see a 77 up here. No way, we won't drive with the doors open the whole time, we just open them there as we stop by. So we're doing the Smarden primary. It's meant to be only 10 minutes, so I doubt it's in Wansome. Oh, I forgot to put 96.
Hello, driver.
Hello, hello. Yeah, this girl you may recognize. She's just the Omsi 2 one. They've just changed her clothes and given her changed her hair color, pretty much. Sorry, there's no in Moncton. Ah, no worries, no worries. There are actually 3 North London maps in development. Is there 3? I thought there was only 2. There's the North London project, which is the 285 route. There's the North London one, which is going to be as big as the South, as bigger than obviously around London. But what's the third? Don't know what the third. Maybe you can enlighten me as to which one that is. There, yeah. Sorry, there is no E in. Yeah, okay. I read that already. AK stand for you. Okay, I don't know what that's all about. When are you gonna do the P5? I've done the P5 actually many times. So if you go on the channel, there are videos of the P5s. There are streams of the P5. So I have done it already. If you want me to do it again, I can do it in the next London stream. That's no worry whatsoever. But yeah, I think we've done it at least 6 or 7 times, I'd say. But yeah, the P5 never gets out. It's actually quite a nice route. Have you done the P5 yourself? I think I was the first channel to bring the P5 because it's the full route's there, but the seniors business is turning the air route at the moment. I might go transport. Sorry for the being early. No worries, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Oni. Bye for now. Hopefully you can sort it all out. Do 137. Yeah, I have the 137 in Addon, London. I have that recorded. That's an AI route. It's about 8 minutes long. I'll schedule that for the week after next. So basically, next week's schedule, here's a sneak peek. I've scheduled for Monday. It's the trolleybus. I know some of you were requesting that I showcase the trolleybuses on Omsi too. So it's a trolleybus on a trolleybus map. Then there's also a new passenger in that. Yeah, because that map also has a passengers with wheelchairs, so makes it more realistic. Tuesday is AI route. What's the AI? Tomorrow's AI route 355. On Tuesday it's a London AI route. What AI route on Tuesday? Oh, the 521. Yeah, Wednesday is the Omsi News. I've changed it up. Usually Omsi News is on Tuesday. Thursday will be the 390 with Metroline. Friday, what's on Friday? Friday is Scunthorpe Route 1, the Ashby one. Saturday will probably be the simulation news, and then for Sunday, I can't remember what I put on Sunday. But anyway, let me get back to this. Gonna be brave and venture on the 6 in a minute. Nice. The 6 is extra long. The 6 is like the longest one, isn't it? That one's like 50 minutes, so you definitely will have time to do it like 10 or 8, 9 times, but fair, yeah. The 6 should be nicer. Did we go through that pole? I think we drove through that pole, so let's do it realistically. I mean, let's do the turn realistically. The third is called Watford and North London, which has a... Oh, nice. Where do you find information about that, Jerry? Is it on the Fellowsome page? I must take a look. Sounds good, yeah, because it's Watford. So is that parallel to Catford, just on the north side? Luca, yes please. Okay, so I'll do the P5. We'll start off with the P5 in the next London stream. So I guess 268. Yes. Do you know what MSI afterburner is? MSI afterburner is like it's basically for MSI GPUs and for MSI of MSI GPUs and MSI CPUs. It's their equivalent to the AMD program or the Nvidia Shadow Play. It's just a thing that MSI graphics cards have, so it allows you to monitor performance, record that kind of thing, pretty much. Why England doesn't have a gun license? To be honest, why is a gun license needed? To be honest, I don't really think people should be owning guns, but I don't know. Let's not get into that debate. Edmonton been on the 34 loads of times. Nice. 34. What bus does the 34 have? 257 sounds like A400 Trident. Can't beat the 23 on the Canterbury. I have to give the 6 a chance first, don't you? I'm guessing it's your first time doing the 6. Here, this is full speed, full throttle, then full brake. I can feel this bus tilting. I can feel it tilting. This makes me slightly uneasy. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need these. I have Omni navigation on, so I don't know why I have two. Just to confuse myself, I have Omni navigation and have the other arrows. No need for that. Oh, this road as well. It's a bit of a nuisance. I remember this one. 34 has Gemini 3. Nice. Well, is it nice? I don't know. I wish there were people in. Yeah, I mean it's good because it represents everyone, and then it's also it also makes it more realistic. But yeah, on Monday's video at the start there is a passenger in a wheelchair. I'm not sure where it came from because I was actually quite surprised to see it because I don't think it's from Lublin, so it must be coming the trolleybus. But like, there's no mention of it on the download page, so yeah. So Ethan, if you get a 1650, should my core clock go on? My core clock, I'm not really sure what a core clock is. I wouldn't know, to be honest. Might be better off asking on the Reddit forums. Reddit does generally have people who are kind of good with this stuff, so that might be a good bet. Yeah, overclocking, I don't do overclocking myself, so I'm not really one to speak for in that regard. Jerry, I managed to get the middle mouse button working. Nice. How do you manage to get it working? Did that Steam discussion thread I sent you on the Discord help you out? either for overclocking GPU. Yeah, so why would you want? We want to overclock the 1650 because for Omsi 2 you don't need an overclocked GPU. Maybe if you're playing other games, but I don't know. Yeah, overclocking shouldn't be too difficult. But at the same time, it's not something I've done, so it's not really something I can comment on. I found a London on Felsen. Okay, yeah, because I know there's one that's on Facebook, there's one that's on Felsen, but then there must be two on Felsen now. Take a look. I do like the 6s on Canterbury. I always thought the Canterbury only had the 6. I didn't realise there was 2 routes because I thought it was just the 6 on the Park and Ride. Pretty sure we were down this road before. Oh yeah, we were. That's why the 96s were showing up on the arrows. Yeah, it was the Steam page. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of thing Google does always give us some right results as long as the right search terms are put in. Okay, back to the trash. Let's go. Full speed ahead, full throttle ahead, pedal to the metal. I think there's a small stream there over the bridge. Do you guys want to... no, I don't want to do that. Nah, we've reached the top speed. We're nearly at 100 kilometers now because there's a bit of a downhill to boost us, but yeah. In real life, apparently the top speed of these buses is 130, but the C400 is going to 120 because when I remove the speed limit, it just goes up to 120. So the RPMs have to be changed to make them go faster. That might be the issue actually. Maybe I haven't removed the speed limit, it's just the RPMs haven't been set to go be high enough to go past 96 kilometers an hour. Because for the 400 MC, I had to change the RPMs. My favorite buses in order: 23, 6s, 4s, PNR 64. Is 64 a duty? Is there a 4 in Canterbury as well? Coastline, evening, good to see you. Jerry Trash, indeed. The good old Trash, can't go on. I'm not sure if they're still working on the map. Okay, is it an old project then? I don't know. Generally, anything that's got cancelled is removed from the WIP page. These cars in Omsi 2, they take their time in roundabouts, honestly. Okay. So there we go. So literally we just did most of the route. So the dead one actually involved in the route, bar the last part. So we could have like really just done a 96 in between. Oh, the passenger's getting off. I forgot about that. Poor old passengers being held hostage. Whoops. The way it works is you do a 6 and a 4. Okay, but then the 6 and the 4 are the same route, aren't they? I'm guessing. It's just one's the reverse. I always wonder because like in Yorkshire it does the same. Like they call the outbound inbound routes different numbers, but they're actually the same routes. I wonder why they do that. Just completed a shift on transport for virtual London. Ah, nice. Who runs transport for virtual London? So I'm guessing that's bus company simulator just for Addon London. Yeah, I haven't played BCS in ages. Not really my thing, to be honest. What route did you do? Or what bus were you using? Yeah, the Enviro 400 is a bit of a squeeze on this one. Okay. I've never been to Turkey myself now, but Istanbul is meant to be a scenic city. So there we go. I'm pretty sure there's a route that goes on the left hand. So next up is the 347 to Rye, which will be the route we finish up with, but it is about an hour's drive. Yeah, coaches. Okay, this is where they park up. It's kind of because like the yellow things make it look like it's forbidden. I guess it's handy because they stop cars from parking there. We'll park at the bus properly though. We'll do it with some passion. And then. So, it started in 2016, so they probably stopped. Ah, okay, I didn't realize. Yeah, you must have found it very back on the pages because I do check the recent one from time to time just for the Omsi 2 news, and I didn't see anything about it. Yeah, I mean it's unfortunately a lot of maps do get cancelled for Omsi 2, but you know map making is a long and painstaking process. So yeah, A guy called Tyler did a 3 to Whitehall on the C400. Ah, nice, nice. We're doing at the same time, going in the same direction, imagine. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a drink of water and then we'll load up the bus. Okay, I'm just gonna turn on display capture, so you actually can see what's happening while the bus is loading in. Okay. My virtual bus driver name is John. Ah, you play BCS as well? My one's just TransportEnthusiast. Luckily it wasn't taken because sometimes those names are taken. I'm surprised that YouTube lets people use the same usernames because most our websites don't. But I guess if someone tries to make like one of those popular YouTube names, I know they can still, yeah. Brandon Cross, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here today. How are you today? For some reason, YouTube sent me an email telling me I'm live. Okay. Interesting. Don't know why it's done that, but yeah. Transbus. Where is it? Oh no, it's V3. The Transbus? Where is the Transbus? There we go. I'm an admin in a Facebook bus group and the amount of trolls a minute is immense. Yeah, what have you gotten yourself into? Yeah, that's the thing, like, being an admin in one of those groups is just a hassle. Yeah. Trolls do seem to love, Facebook, quite a bit, like, out of all sites, for some reason. Now, let me see, which one will we use? Morton's the red. Don't want to use Stagecoach again. We'll use this one. This one looks like a slick livery. Smarden, and Once Station. Yeah, I'm always good, thanks. Oh, you're good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, same goes. I'm the same as well. Good to hear. And when is Milestone coming out? I have no idea. Again, I wouldn't really bother. A lot of people seem to be asking me about release dates. I wouldn't bother asking me about release dates because I just have no information on them. And whenever there is a release date announced, there'll be an update in the Discord and on the Omsi news. But yeah, most devs don't really give release dates until very near the release date, which makes sense. YouTube always tells me that I'm alive, lol. Oh, does it? I don't know. Yeah, because for me, I've put all, like, you know, disable all the notifications, but for some reason I got it there today. I don't know why. Zedo99, hello, welcome to stream. Good to see you here. How are you today? Akian, hello, welcome. Good to see you here. Like Bristol Airport POC and the map goes away. Oh yeah, Bristol Airport. But Bristol Airport isn't a great map as far as I know. Bristol Airport was actually made by the guy who made the 400 MMC, funny enough. But the most making skills are a lot better than the map making skills. Okay, I will turn off display capture once we find the 347s. I'm not even sure what time the 347 to Rye goes at. I'm not even sure. It's okay, I don't think it's on this duty. Or maybe it is actually. No, 347 Premier in A, bus station. Nope. So do bear with me, I'm just gonna try find where this 347 siding. Okay, so it looks like we have to load into Rye then, huh? I'm guessing. Sorry for caps, no worries, 347 from Rye. Okay, I'll do the 347 from Rye. No worries. Bus station. Let me just see what time it starts at. So we kind of prepared a bit. Oh, that's the wrong duty. Yeah, so we need to load in at. Wait for it. 7:15. Okay, so put it at 7:10, and then I'll just load in to Rye. Premier in A, wasn't it? Or was it Premier in E? I forgot. Yeah, I think do you have the 4GB patch installed? The 4GB patch should do the trick. That's usually it runs out of memory, then the map starts not appearing, or you might be missing some dependencies. But generally, if you're missing dependencies, none of the map will load. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Exactly an hour, according to this. Why don't you use normal streams, not Streamlabs OBS? You have 1K subs and monetization. What do you mean normal streams? Oh, can I use normal streams? To be honest, I didn't know there was a feature. What do you mean? No, I'm not really sure what you mean by normal streams, because I'm pretty sure even people who are over 1k subs, they use Streamlabs, because I don't think YouTube has like a stream. Like I think after 1k subs you can stream using your mobile device, but there's nothing for me to stream with my mobile device. One of the trolls really moaned about the bus being parked in the pavement, which is specifically lowered so it can park there. Yeah. Some people, eh? There's no helping some people, yeah. But they tried, maybe they had a valid point, maybe that's just them. Not sure if you saw my message. Sam Fisher, I don't look at the Discord while I'm streaming, so I will look at it once the stream ends. But yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen it as of yet. But don't worry, I will see it once the stream ends. I do read most channels on Discord. I don't look at the Roblox channel because that's not really something that interests me. That's already IRL pictures sometimes, but most of the time I look at everything, generally. Okay. So this bus actually has the same top speed as the Enviro 400. Even though to be sure the Enviro 400 is meant to be faster. When you have 1k subs, you have YouTube streams. Oh, do you? I must check it out. I didn't know that. I mean, to be honest, Streamlabs, YouTube streams, I don't really see the difference. Makes no difference because, like, at this point, I'm just used to using Streamlabs. I wonder why they require people having 1k subs that use YouTube streams, but I don't know. Streamlabs is good, yeah, exactly. Also, welcome to Stream James. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you just use Streamlabs. Maybe it would. Maybe using YouTube streams would take a bit of the load off the CPU and off the internet because because obviously then instead of Streamlabs being open, actually no, it wouldn't make a difference to be honest. I was a message on here. Also, I probably missed it then. Let me see. Yeah, I think I missed it. Sorry about that. Let me take a look. I made my cargo train terminal and connected it to the existing track. The train comes and delivers the goods but instantly disappears instead of following the track. Okay, yeah, I see. I don't know how AI trains are meant to be scripted, so unfortunately that's not something I can be of much help on, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure what's going on with Omsi 2 here. Oh, it hasn't crashed. Or has it? I'm confused. Was Omsi 2 crashed? Now I'm very confused. Sorry. Yeah, Focus, hello, welcome to stream, good to see you here. I did message you on Discord, but the issue was okay, good. Oh, they keep talking about the yeah. Okay, has Omsi 2 crashed? I really hope it has. We might have to restart Omsi 2, so I do apologize if that's the case. The boys don't point out to me I forgot to turn off display capture. Here. Eh? What the? My Streamlabs is showing me something completely different. I'm very confused now. What is minimap? What is going on? I don't know what's going on now. It crashed.
You're the worst bus driver ever.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. On my screen, it's completely blank. I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, so I am very confused what's going on because on my screen, I'm not on my screen. My Omsi 2 is frozen. For some reason, it's actually moving. Back to game. Yeah, I apologize. It's actually really strange. My Omsi 2 is frozen for me. So yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, so that was the game capture. Okay, I think Omsi 2 has crashed. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Omsi 2 crashed there, so I'm just gonna have to restart this. Yeah, it was Omsi 2. Yeah, stream should be better now. I've just checked it here. The issue there was sorry about that. The issue there was basically I don't know what Omsi 2 was doing there because for me Omsi 2 was frozen. I was seeing on OBS it was showing some pixelated stuff because I turned off display capture and then that was game capture. So I don't know what Omsi 2 is doing there. I have no clue what's happened there. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm just gonna restart Omsi 2. Apologies about this, but then we'll have enough time to do the 347. Now let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, map spinning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, but it has been, yeah, oof, Minecraft, yeah, pixel quality. 11 pixels. Check the stream. Yeah, I'm watching it via my phone. Yeah. I think it might be a bit delayed. This is some 1080p. Oh, obviously in 1990. Wow. Yeah, that's very strange because I actually wasn't driving there. For me, like the screen had frozen, so I'm not sure what was going on. Not great, but should I look at sure. Hopefully it'll be fixed now. Yeah, that was very strange. It was very strange indeed. Yeah. Ah well. For the funny moments, for the Omsi 2 funny moments. This is the thing, there's actually so much footage I can put in the Omsi 2 funny moments. The issue is I forget where it is in the video. So yeah. That was actually the biggest pain about doing the funny moments, was actually finding where exactly the 1 hour, 2 hour stream the funny moment is. Extra hello, welcome to the stream. Omsi 2 just acted up. Basically Omsi 2 crashed for me. It was actually still moving. I think the screen just froze, and yeah. It's driving in circles pixels. Omsi 2 crash pixel quality extra. Yeah, this Omsi 2 takes very long to load up. Yeah, neither, Zach. That's the first time I've seen that in Omsi 2. I don't know what's going on there. I might have to reapply the thermal paste on my CPU. I think that might be the issue. I'm going to check my temperatures on the CPU. The issue is trying to find where the source is from. Because Omsi 2 didn't even crash here. It's going to say Omsi 2 didn't crash. Also, while we're loading up, would be interested in seeing the Berlin Spandau AI routes. So once we get all the Addon London AI routes done, would be interested in seeing the Berlin Spandau AI routes. And it's not Zach. It's added Zach, not Zach. Okay. Oh yeah, so that's more of a spelling thing. Does anyone recommend Omsi 2? So flipper videos, Omsi 2 is generally good, but what I'd say now, since the bus is coming out in a month's time, I might hold off. I would hold off a bit from Omsi 2. So basically, interestingly enough, Omsi came out in 2011, so now in 2021 is the bus, which is, I think, Aerosoft and a few devs are hoping will replace Omsi 2. So it'll be an exactly 10-year cycle. But yeah, I think Omsi 2, people are optimistic it's going to last even longer, but honestly, I don't know how much longer it's going to last, because if the bus is, lives up to it, I'll happily switch to that, because this is just a regular occurrence with Omsi 2, this kind of thing here, crashing, all these issues. Well, it's a good game, but yeah, I don't know how much more is left. Just restart your computer. No, I don't think the issue is the computer there. Yeah, no, I've cleaned the computer out. I don't think really the computer's the issue there, because the computer has been cleaned out. I don't know what happened there. I think it most likely it's probably the thermal paste, because I've cleaned the computer. I have the air blower. Yeah. Today when I was playing Omsi 2, the screen just went black, so I guess it's crashed. Yeah. This is the thing. Omsi 2 just crashes a lot. Yeah, strange. So we want to load in at 7:10, and let's go. I might get on Monday. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. There's a lot of female stuff out there, so like it's 30 quid. So it's worth it. At the moment, it is the bus simulator. Like there hasn't really been anything that's even competed with Omsi 2 at all. But yeah. What bus are we? So extra, we're driving the Transbus ALX400, and we're doing the 347 from Rye to Wansam, and then basically this will be the last route we do. I'm not sure if you're joking if you're asking a question. This is the default Omsi 2. This is the default Omsi 2 picture. No, I never go through all the hassle of taking a picture of myself to put it on the game profile. Yes. It was made in 2012, so well, they started development in 2007. Omsi 1 came out in 2011. Omsi 2 came out in 2013. So basically, it was first available in 2011, and then Omsi 2 in 2013. Yeah, again, this is not me. This is anyone who gets Omsi 2 gets this default one. How to allocate more RAM to city skylines? I don't think you need to allocate more out to City Skylines because I'm pretty sure City Skylines is 64 bits, so it doesn't actually need a patch. If you're getting lag in City Skylines, that's really a CPU issue. City Skylines is very CPU intensive. But one thing I recommend is I do have a video on how to reduce lag in City Skylines. So basically, you want to if you've installed lots of Steam Workshop assets, that's gonna basically kill your performance because a lot of them have lots of polygons in the mesh, which just lowers FPS. Well, yeah. Getting more RAM would help with City Skylines. That's actually why I upgraded my RAM on my PCs for City Skylines. Oh well, I'm gonna try to download the map. I'm gonna contact Aerosoft to make Omsi 3. Yeah, they're not gonna respond to you because they're just they have no plans to make Omsi 3. Basically, Aerosoft's plan is to get Omsi. Aerosoft's plan is for the bus to, basically to outlive Omsi 2. Not outlive, but it's basically their plan is to get the bus to replace Omsi 2. Oh, that's what they're hoping for anyway. We'll see if that will be fruitful because there's two big question marks on the bus when it comes to sounds and physics. I have 81 views in 20 minutes. Oh, nice, nice. Wow, that's very quick. Yeah. I think that's faster than. I don't think I've gotten views that quick. Ah, we'll use this one actually. We'll use the B7TL sound mod. Why not? I'm just gonna see which repaints we have here. Baker's Dolphin, Delaying. Michael Zachariah, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you here. Alex the Chancellor, why the hell is my Steam folder in my apps? That is a good question, Alex. I have no idea. That's definitely not where it should be. Okay, that bus is blocking Premier in A, so we're gonna have to spawn it in the old-fashioned way. Oh, well, I put the rain back on. I can't get any map because I only have 50 megabytes, but I'll probably extend my C drive. Yeah, if you have 50 megabytes, you shouldn't be downloading anything anyway, because your system needs some free space for it to run properly. ETS2 is my favorite at the moment. I mean, ETS2, I'm not really a big fan of ETS2 myself. I'm not really a truck person. Apparently, SCS is working on a coach sim as well, which actually wouldn't be too hard to implement, because they probably could just use ETS2 map and just implement the coach element to it. No, I don't want to close Omsi 2. So now, I just need to find Premier in A. So this is basically how I do the AI routes as well. So people have asked me how you can drive the AI routes. There's two ways. You can just take it over as AI. Or you can do it this way, which I'm going to show you now. I just need to figure out which way is the Premier in. Is it this way? Do bear with me. Ah, there we go. Also, I'm not really sure why, but you'll notice that there's a lot of static buses placed around the map, like behind stuff. I don't know why, but it's, yeah, that's the case. So then what you do is you click here and you just click there and the bus will pop on. So yeah, I'm going to turn off display capture. No, I won't turn off display capture just yet, but basically the only thing with Omni navigation is it's actually goes over your Omsi 2. Yeah, so you want me to turn the rain back on? Okay, we'll turn the rain back on. I got the B5TL sounds for the B9TL in Portland Bus Simulator. Ah, nice, nice. Happy days, happy days. We'll do heavy rain this time. Your title said ALD is... Oh, sorry. Thanks for that. I'll correct it here. Anyway, I always change the title after stream ends because after I actually figured out what we're doing. 94 now. Oh, wow, wow. I mean, yeah, music videos are good because the music videos, they do tend to, if they're popular tracks, get along quickly. Are you planning to do Omsi 2 videos? Because you're asking what we use to record, so does that mean you're planning to do Omsi 2? Is that the right 347? I didn't even take a look at what we're doing, I just assume it's the right one. Yeah, it is. Ethan, hello. No, what? Thanks for stopping by, Jerry. Bye for now, Jerry. Why? Sorry, for some reason Omni Navigation is not showing the map. So I'm just trying to figure out why it's not showing the map. I've set the time, I've set the routing. Ah, there we go. Did that bus crash into me? Sorry, we've taken... Yeah, sorry, not in service, yeah. I wonder if that 200 MC is going to be going all the way back to Wansome Depot. It's actually pretty smart how Omsi 2 was it, because like whenever you took over a route, you'd seen bloody found the route, so just going back to the depot, Betty Svart. 347 and Wansome. I'm not sure why it's called Wansome, but anyway. How to get Stagecoach buses because they're my local. Basically, you just need to download Stagecoach repaints. So if you go into Fellows Films or Virtual Hub, there's lots of Stagecoach repaints there. Flipper videos. If you're in the Discord, I don't know if you have Discord, but if you have Discord, you can join the Discord server, and there's links to a lot of Stagecoach repaints. But basically, you get them on. You just download them. You just need to download text repaints, Stagecoach repaints, pretty much. Yes. For what bus? You mean the repaint flip? Yeah. Once I figure out, and probably in the future. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I wanted to know because I was gonna do ETS2 on some of the games. Ah, cool, cool.
What the hell's going on with your driving?
Yeah, I do wonder though if the music people will watch ETS2, but you never know. It's called Wansome, yes, indeed. Just search the bus and repaints. Yeah, exactly. You'll find there's loads of Stagecoach repaints out there. They're probably the most made repaints for Omsi 2. Also, we're using B70 sound mod by Badger on this bus because I thought that was for the B70L, but it's actually for the regional. I probably need to turn up the game volume because you can't hear the. It sounds like it doesn't really sound like the bus has a sound at all. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'll download the SC repaints. I'm guessing SC stands for Stagecoach. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how good the sound mod is, but I thought we'd take a look at it anyway. Beeping sound, indeed. Yes, I was just testing if my Omsi 2 sounds are working properly. Not really sure this sounds like a B70L, to be honest. I think the sound of the tires interacting with the rain on the road is more audible. But yeah, there's lots of narrow roads. Oh, it gets worse actually. This is just the beginning. We have actually done this route before on stream, but it was requested and it is a nice route, so yeah, why not again? Probably turn on the lights, but I don't know why they're not turning on. There we go. Is this chap getting on? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the sounds. They're not very audible. Good. Cannot wait for 11th of February. What's happening on the 11th of February, Flipper videos? Could you show me your settings for Omsi so I can screenshot and do it for mine, please? Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm actually using Eamon's settings and they actually work very well for me, which is not a surprise because we have very similar PCs. But here you go. There's general. There's advanced. There's graphics. There's graphics advanced. There's sound. There's AI traffic, and that's really it. All that's needed. OTR comes out. What's OTR? On this map, 97% should be buses on the road. Yeah, the roads are actually quite empty extra, so yeah, you will see pretty much no cars around once we get onto the what do you call those, like rural roads? What would after 347 the stream will end, I'm afraid, Super Omsi. So yeah, that will be it. But next stream on Monday, next stream will probably be, I'm not sure, there might be a stream tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday probably, or potentially Tuesday. But I'm not just, maybe for next stream we'll do World of Subways 3 and then Addon London after that, we'll see. On the road. Ah, that game, yes, that's on PS4 as well, isn't it? That's on console, yeah. I remember that game got delayed, didn't it? I know a few people were going out to Aerosoft on the Facebook page about it. Truck sim, yeah. But ETS2 is kind of better, isn't it? Like ETS2 is kind of like the way the truck sim is at. But one thing about ETS2 is like it's not really that. It's not like clickable. So it's not like Omsi 2 in the sense that the truck realism is there. I don't know. Oh my god. Who would have thought that they used the brakes on the bus? Okay. Yeah, we're using the, yeah, I keep forgetting that I have this passenger pack installed in Smarden. It's the only map I have them installed. I think maybe Grundorf as well. They're not great, but I'm bothered removing them. Ooh, look at that. That was close. Okay, yeah. Oh, never mind, the car stopped. So that actually worked out fine.
Maybe you should stick with Scalextrics, mate.
Maybe you should stick with being quiet. So what is everyone's favourite route in Smarden? I have a feeling this 347 to Rye is quite popular. ETS2 is better, but OTR you can do more things like you can get out of the truck, attach trailers. Ah, yes, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, ETS2's kind of got the scene. I think a lot of ETS2 is about the scene, about driving through Europe. But yeah, that's the thing. That is the good thing about these simulators these days. You can actually like get out of the cab, like with tram sims, where you can get out of the tram. I wonder whether with the bus people will be able to get out of the bus, but I'm not sure. Not too sure about that.
When the hell did you learn to drive?
I want to be giving this attitude when we're in the middle of nowhere, and I'd happily ditch this passenger off in the middle of the field, let him take a taxi home. Okay, so now I'm not sure. I have okay, I think we go straight first. Yes, we do. Oh, we have to do a 3-point turn. Lovely. So what do you think of this sound mod and this? It's got a good horn, alright. The horn is different than the usual ALX400 one, I think. If I put my settings on my Omsi as you should, my Omsi will run better. Generally it should, but it depends on your PC, because the thing about Omsi 2 settings is they're dependent on what PC you have. If you have like a 2nd and 3rd gen i5, then yes, but I'm not sure what CPU do you have. This suit looks, yes, this suit is quite challenging, alright. Actually, the only bus that they recommend using on this is the 8.9 meter Enviro 200 MC. They therefore said not to use other buses on there because they will get stuck, so yeah. It's not made with the intention of using this bus on them. So we need to get a good screenshot here. When my screenshots decide to work. Yeah, when you get Omsi 2, you should get this map if you want to challenge. But yeah, basically the way UK maps go is this is the hardest, and then Yorkshire is after. So yeah, this is really for the advanced Omsi 2 players, so to speak. And you'll even see that a lot of us butchered even then. Well, what graphics card do you have? I have a GTX 1050. I was planning on getting a 550 XT, but since I don't really plan on getting Flight Simulator in the end, there's no real need for me to get one. Yeah, so here's where we do a 3-point turn. Add to the challenge. But yeah, so someone's like sitting out here having their tea, and they're wondering what the hell is this bus doing on a dead end. But yeah, I wonder. I don't think this. I doubt this is something they have in real life because oh no, we're gonna clip that. Yeah, we do have to go on the footpath here. Yeah, this turn I don't think is actually doable with this bus. Just because the roads are too narrow, if you ask me. Hi mate, just finished my first ever livestream on Omsi. Ah, nice. How do you livestream go on Norfolk buses? So what happened on Omsi 2 Explorer? I'm guessing you're just sticking to Norfolk buses from now on. Why has my game been lagging? Is it because my settings all the way down for my map and my FPS is 60? You have 60 FPS. I'm not quite sure. What map are you playing? See, the thing is, some maps lag more than other maps, Ethan. Generally what I'd say is I've actually attached my options.cfg file in the Discord somewhere. So you can actually just download and paste that in, and then you just put my settings automatically. But I'd say there's something wrong with your settings, because if you're getting 60 FPS, then you really shouldn't be lagging.
Oh my
But
God.
make sure your FPS is not set to 60, because you're not really going to get 60 FPS in Omsi 2, no matter what the PC is. Mine should be good because I have a GTX 1650. Yeah, that's meant to be 50. That's 50% faster than the 1050, isn't it? But regarding Omsi 2 doesn't care less about the GPU. Omsi 2 is CPU dependent, so it's really the CPU that matters. The GPU has barely any role in Omsi 2. Are you on the 347? Yes, I am. Well spotted. Great, thanks. That's good. You know what is the good? No, what is it? Flipper videos, would you be able to send photos of your settings? Flipper videos, Ethan doesn't actually have Omsi 2 as of yet, so they don't actually, they're getting Omsi 2, so yeah. They might actually have to see if their settings work. Okay, I'm not gonna read that out because I have no idea what that means.
Hey, we at the fun park here or something, dude? Man.
Mine GTX 1650 and AMD 3. Okay, so an AMD that's a dual core, isn't it? The AMD 3 series is a dual core. Okay, probably what that means is that yeah, it would depend on some maps. It might struggle a bit because Omsi 2 really needs a dual quad core processor to run well. But with a Ryzen 3, you should be able to get good performance on some maps at least. But yeah, I'd say you need to have your settings a bit lower than mine. Why didn't you take a single deck on this suit towards the 2 now? That's a very good question, FSK. I mean, the dev of this map did warn that that's the only bus to be used, but someone requested to use the ALX400, so that's why. I was getting a drink of water while these cars got out of the way, and clearly they did not get out of the way. So sorry about that. Yeah, now you move. Amazing. You don't know what your CPU is. Yeah, you might want to check that. That's the important thing. I will send them to you when I get Omsi 2. I will change them. Your settings. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's for Ethan, yes. Okay. Yeah, I would, definitely probably should have chosen the C400 here. It's shorter and got the power. Oh well, it's the end of the road. Oh wait, after this I'm making a repaint. Ah, nice, nice. You could always make a repaint while watching this, I guess. What repaint are you making? Did we drive off this bridge? Oh yeah, we did. When the bus driver's in a hurry. That's the biggest speed bump you'll see. I mean, it's a bridge, but I don't know. I don't think in real life you'd be able to go over such an incline with this bus. Or most cars. Does your Cottrell map ever lag? No, I don't think so. I rarely play Cottrell. So Wansum is to the right, to the left, but yet en route we're going to the right. So we just know we're doing a massive detour. ELC Lowlander, ah nice. What's your RAM? So Ethan, who are you asking? Well, Omsi 2 basically, as long as you have 4 GB of RAM, it really doesn't matter. As long as you have the 4 GB patch, you can't use more than 4 GB of RAM, so it makes no difference. Mine's 8, I have 16. But again, for Omsi 2, RAM makes no difference. And yeah, most people don't need more than 16 GB of RAM. I think, yeah. So some games do prefer, like City Skylines, Flight Simulator, it is handy to have like 16, that kind of thing. RAM doesn't make any difference, yeah, exactly. You want PC? I got a 16 GB of RAM, pretty good. Yeah, exactly. 16 GB of RAM is really the sweet spot if you like kind of do gaming, streaming, that kind of stuff. Generally gets you. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong turn. I'm looking at the wrong turn. I'm going to offer flip tip. I'm going the wrong way. I'm actually going the wrong way. I was looking at Omni navigation. I've just gone the wrong way. Oh my days. Okay. I'm gonna do a 3-point turn. Yes, the map I'm playing is free. Most maps for Omsi 2 are free, so you can get them on Fellows Films, you can get them on Virtual Hub, you can get them on. It's just a matter of knowing how to install them. Again, all the links to most of the links to the maps I use are on the Discord. To be honest, Ethan, I would say that Brennan's settings wouldn't really help you because Brennan has a quite high spec PC, so using his settings would probably not yield a good result. You really need to look at the settings of someone who has a similar spec PC to you. Basically someone who's on a dual core processor. So anyone that's on an i3 or a Ryzen 3, that's the person you want to get settings from. Yes, most maps are free. There are payware add-ons for Omsi 2, but most of there's not a lot. And to be honest, the only payware add-ons that are really worth are the Addon London, and that's really the only one I'd say is actually properly worth it. Then again, there are some There are some buses you might want to consider getting, like the Master Bus Gen 3 pack's also good enough. And they're going too fast. I love the way this road here on the navigation shows shows up as 2 roads, so yeah, we're just gonna have to drive through that car. They always appear at the wrong time. Sorry about that, I went the wrong way. Anyone know when next new bus into Omsi or what we're waiting for next? So next, I think next up is the London Spec G3s, the London Spec Gemini pack, the London Spec Street Light. Probably the Renault is going to be next UK wise, but you might get the Scania Omni City, Scania Omni Deck. There's a lot of LHC buses being made probably. But Omsi 2, no, Omsi 2 is not free. Or at least not legitimately. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I screenshot it and it was blurry. Okay, that's strange. I've never got blurry screenshots. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the application you're using. This is the road where we got stuck last time. SM. Okay. So this time we won't do the 3-point turn again. Is Yorkshire and South London project free? Yes, both of those are free. I don't recommend the South London project though, it's not great. But Yorkshire, yeah, that one's free, but Yorkshire version 3 won't be, but Yorkshire version 2 is. It's kind of strange with Yorkshire version 3, because initially it was going to be payware, then it was freeware, then it's gone back to payware. But yeah. Do you know when and what I drive, park, and when I go near bus? Paint comes up. Yeah, so Ethan, that's a memory issue. So basically, once Omsi 2 runs out of memory, the repaint stops showing. So have you got the 4GB patch installed? I don't think to bear in mind is this is another issue with Omsi 2 and why it's showing its age is because basically and now a lot of the new buses repaints, they use 4K textures and 4K repaints, which uses up the RAM a lot quicker. So basically, it just means Omsi 2 runs out of no, that's the wrong way. It means Omsi 2 runs out of memory a lot quicker. So basically, if which comes up 2020, I do not recommend using the edited AI list because that one makes Omsi 2 run out of memory within half an hour. Basically, the Master Bus Gen 3 pack and the Seastone repaints are just really badly optimized. So yeah, but that is a memory issue. Make sure you have the 4GB patch installed and make sure not to use any AI list with the 400 MC or the Street Light or the Gen 3 pack. Welcome back, Rex. I thought you were going for today, but good to see you back. We're gonna have to make up the time we lost by speeding even more. But you want Newcastle map, but pretty sure not. No, there is no Newcastle map. So I don't know. I'm not sure which Newcastle map you're talking about. I think there is one Newcastle that is free, but I don't think it's available anymore. I'm not sure how good. I don't think it was great quality though. But there might be another Newcastle map in development. I'm not sure what's going on. Daniel Lewis, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. I'm good. How are you? Oh, and I missed the turn for flip's sake. That turn hiding there. And all these passengers want to get off. Where's this turn? There we go. Yeah, I needed to reverse a bit more, so now we're gonna have to swan neck it, so to speak. I am stuck. Oh, in what regard? Is your bus stuck? Where's this stop? There's a bus stop here. I'm not sure where it is. Only navigation showing me there's a bus stop here. Oak House. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure where the bus stop is, but look, they all got off, so it must be near. It's probably up ahead, yeah, because it doesn't make sense for it to be here. It's just trees. Love the way the house is sticking out onto the road. There we go, there's the stop. Oh. No, that's the next one, west side. Another missed turn, disappointed. Don't worry, I'll focus more, We won't miss more turns, yeah. Because that's the one I actually saw it on the Omni navigation, but it's just... I missed it. Is this chap getting on? Oh yeah. Another bus stop. I actually... why is there a bus stop here? So this, I guess here it actually makes sense to have the bus stops so close together. The reason for that is because... as you know, there's no footpath here, and the road's very narrow, so it's quite dangerous for people to be walking on this road. But then again, this is where the houses are, isn't it? We don't turn left here now, I don't make that mistake. I love when here the trees actually kind of cover the road, so it kind of makes it feel like you're in some sort of like sheltered area. Go on. I think we actually missed 2 turns. Yes, what if you do when... I don't know. No, let's not think about these dystopian matters as of yet. I mean, it's got some. Is that a? Is that? I thought there was a pitch there. So you have to get some screenshots here. These are photogenic areas.
Hey, for real.
Again, here's another side turn. This is, well, this is the funniest route. Yeah, no way. The hills are coming soon. Yeah, the G47 to Rye is definitely the most challenging route. I would add a shadow of a doubt. Ethan, could you show me your settings again? Sorry, it was blurry. Okay. So if you go here, here are my general settings. Here are my advanced settings. Here are my graphics. Graphics advanced. Sound. AI traffic. Yeah, be quick with the pause button basically, or the rewind. FSK. Imagine if a route existed in the middle. Yeah. I mean, no. Actually, this is. You'd be surprised, but this is actually, these kind of tight roads are representative of the like roads in Ireland, some roads in the UK. They're actually very tight, and some bus routes do have such tight roads. The only thing is they don't use massive double deckers like this. They use like tiny single deckers like the street lights or the 200 MCs are like 8 meters long. Okay, nice. You got better for this. That's good. That's good. Here's a stop that's called Shops. Not an original name, eh? Okay, we managed that turn just about fine. Slightly clipped that thing. Like route that comes every hour. Yeah, exactly. For good reason. Imagine if this route was every 15 minutes. Like, we're causing bottleneck on the roads. Yeah, you probably have the drivers calling in sick anytime they marked in schedules to do this route. But this route would be perfect for the solo if you have like a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. Or, yeah, there's some more streetlights coming up. Maybe one of those will be suited to it. Or when the Enviro 200 regional spec comes out, that'll be perfect. Oh, a lot of people getting on. You won't waste the turn this time. I'm turning right now. Have you driven this route yourself, FSK? Blind junction. This is like a driver's biggest nightmare. This crossroad here. It's a blind junction, very narrow. Yeah. Yeah, so Super Omsi 2, this, the passenger pack here we're using is a free one on Games Away Market. I was wondering why no one ever talks about it, and it's self-explanatory. About 80% of the humans are not good quality. Only 20% look realistic, the other 80% look very badly made. So yeah, this way it is. I would retire in this area. Yeah, no, a lot of people are going to retire, they want to go live in the countryside, but I don't know, I'm more of a city person. The really only thing about retirement though, isn't it, for you, London? This bus is very slow. Is this the top speed of the bus? 40 kilometers an hour. Okay, so I've made a big mistake by choosing this bus. As you can see, this bus is crawling along. This is actually outrageous. Maybe it's because we're slightly uphill, but it's doing my head in. Yeah, you have to race to make last because the bus is so slow. Every second counts. Yeah, wow, speeding. Yeah, I would replace this bus. The only thing is actually, I will replace this bus soon because I think this bus actually has a ridiculous speed limit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get rid of this bus. We're gonna change it. We're gonna get a different one because this is actually ridiculously slow. So we'll do some. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, this bus has. That makes sense. Never mind. Fixed it. Yeah. I didn't realize it was a gear one because I was just thinking there, because I thought these buses were automatic gearbox, but thanks for that, Brendan. Yeah, I see now it has 3 gears. Yeah, I said only the ALX400 came with 3 gears. It barely reached 50. Yeah, that makes sense. You're in one, not the. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be a B70L model. I'd say out of all of Badger's mod, this one's probably like the worst. Because all of his mods are really good, but this one's a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, I'm not sure what's up with it, but it sounds very muffled. I'm not sure, I didn't realise the Transbus Regional had, I've never noticed it having those other two gears. Maybe it's just on this one here, the B70L spec. Cheers mate, appreciate it if it does your Omsi run out of memory. Yeah, it does. This is the thing, even with the 4GB patch, it runs out of memory after a while, so that's the thing. So that's what I'm saying, there's some buses like the Studio Polygon 400 MMC, and a lot of the new UK buses, when they're used as AI, it causes memory issues because they're just very heavy. So that's why Omsi 2 is kind of like, oh, too late. It's kind of showing a stage. One thing I find strange is that the bus can go up to 40 kilometers an hour in first gear, because in first gear, once you go past 10 kilometers an hour, the revving goes crazy. So I'm not sure on the bus the revving was fine at 40 kilometers an hour. Maybe for buses it's different than the car. What map are you running out of memory on? I think it might be Scunthorpe 2020, isn't it? Ah, we're in Sturry now. Probably don't even need to take these turns so wide, but oh well. I'm getting off. Nope. And deep. After the route, can you do 3 or 4 in via 400 MC? Welcome to stream, Colin Ford. I'm afraid after this route the stream will end, so it won't be in this stream, but I can do that in a future stream. Do you think my PC handle the settings if it's GeForce? Again, Ethan, the GPU makes no difference. It's really the CPU, and your CPU is a dual core, which means Omsi 2 will struggle a bit with it. So I'd say your settings will have to be a tad bit lower. There's some luxury coaches in 2021, yeah. I'm sure there would be, yeah. I wonder if there's ever AI trains the pass down the barriers that go shut. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Ah, wow. We predicted what they'd say. What do you think I turn down then? I mean, Ethan, I say try those settings, and if it runs fine, then you don't need to turn down anything. But it's really hard to say because, again, it depends from PC to PC. So what I say, just try the settings and see how it goes. If there's issues, then you might need to turn down AI cars. If not, you're good to go. But yeah, AI cars and reflections are generally the best. The best.
Who taught you to drive? Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, listen. If I was Lewis Hamilton, I won't be driving this slow machine here. Here, come on. Cut me some slack. There's no way we can reach any like good speeds with this bus for you to be giving me these remarks. Cheeky.
Jesus, he's driving this like a madman.
You talk to an AI. Yep. Add to the realism, eh? I turn my air cars on just to keep my mirrors on. Yeah, exactly. That's. I thought I'm not sure how reflections work because I thought reflections are GPU bound, but it might be CPU. I don't know. You're getting off already. Here, chop, out you go, out you go. Yeah, so one's actually a perfect map to drive in the rain. More Omsi 2 drivers need to drive up in the rain. Rain. Here's the hills, here's another part of Smarden where things can go terribly wrong. You're better off saying where things can not go wrong in Smarden. Want some, I guess. Yeah, I definitely should have used the 400 MC for this route though, because 120 kilometers an hour, you'd be flying along. Although I think I have used it before on this route. I'm hearing some of those Transbus sounds, so even though it's meant to be B7TL sound mod. I think here we go in first gear. First gear should help actually. Yeah, because first gear should be giving us more power, but as you can see, I don't think it's making any difference. Although, never mind, actually that makes sense because in drive it's automatic, so it's already in first gear. I'm really not sure what's the point of having first gear, second gear manually if there's drive which makes it automatic. I guess it's to put in first gear in the hills, but I don't know. And next time you just want to use the National Express coach, I mean, I might actually download the coach there, but yeah, I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of coaches. I was thinking of actually doing Tetao because we kind of, we've done all the routes in Swan at this point, so we get a bit repetitive. So I think after we do World of Waste 3 and out of London, we'll be going to Gainsborough. But I think what we'll do is we use the Icarus coach in Tetao. We'll do a LHG map for once. Oh, if you guys want to see that. You have more likes than people. That's good, that's good. It's for snow, I think, to gain more control. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Although there's already any snow in the UK, is there? And Ireland. But I know these buses can do, I think they get used sometimes in Asia as well. Actually, there's meant to be snow in the UK and Ireland tomorrow though. Ah, okay, there we go. Learn something new every day. Cheers for that, Brendan. Yeah, the handy thing about this turn here is you can actually just use the grass, so you don't really have to bother too much with slowing down. Yeah, here, by the way, on the navigation here, you should see how it looks. I'll show you quickly. I'll just take a look at the squiggly lines. It's it's pretty fun. It's just quite, yeah. One more needs to be said. They followed the road very well, don't they? There's that bridge. Pretty sure the 347 uses that bridge. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yeah, so now we have to do a massive detour via that bridge. Then we have to... Okay, I think we're going to skip... Should we skip that bridge? I don't know. Well, that's a massive detour we have to do. Wonder how the 349 is so long as well, because that's also doesn't do the detours. No, we'll do the full route. Yeah, I'm sorry about clipping the cars there, but this bus is a bit too long for these roads. Bridge, sorry, that's not a, is that a bridge? That's not, yeah, it's more of a viaduct or an overpass. Wasn't the right saying. Ah, there we go, back to the speed. 2 times the likes than people on the bus or in the stream. Ah, wow, 20 likes already, nice, nice. Where's streetlight update lol? Yeah, actually there's some news about that. I was going to mention that in the Omsi 2 news video. I was actually planning to record that once this stream ends, if I have time, but it doesn't look like it will. But basically, yeah, exactly what Bennett said, when it's very low. But basically the reason why the streetlight update is a bit delayed is because it's going to be merged with the version 1.2 update, which is going to add in some other stuff that's not to do with London specs. So basically it's just merging the 2 updates together. So the London spec's ready, but it won't be released until the other aspect is ready. So yeah, whenever that gets done. But yeah, that's just more kind of to contextualize what's going on there. Okay, I think my Omsi 2's crashed again. I think. Yeah, there's something up with there's really something up here again. It's doing the same bug as well. I don't know what's going on. Because if you see here, this is my screen. And I think the game is doing something completely different. Because if you take a look here, this is what the game is doing. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's very strange. Let's see if we can move this. I'm not sure if it's to do with the invisible walls. I don't know what's going on there. It's that same bug again. It's very strange and I don't know what's happening. I think I'm wondering if it has something to do with Omni navigation. But yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna leave the stream here because yeah, it's just there's no point of reloading and trying this again. So let me close Omni navigation. Maybe that's causing the issues. Let's see if I put on game capture. There we go. So the bus is where it should be, but for some reason. It's not showing me the right thing here. New game. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here with my Omsi 2. I really don't know. I'm gonna see if we can load and spawn this way, just to see if that's working here. I tried leading the bus. As you could, it's just yeah. It's basically, it seems what's happening is Omsi 2 is loading it where it should be, but then on my screen it's frozen, but it's actually working in the background. It's very strange. It's the first time I got this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I really don't know what's going on. Need to figure it out. Why is the screen pixelated? I have no idea. Anyway, basically my Omsi 2 froze there. My Omsi 2 just freezes. It keeps going on in the background. I wonder if it's to do with my I think it might have to do with my CPU. Maybe my CPU is being overworked. Let's see what my CPU is at. My CPU is at 71%, 65%. Omsi 2 is not responding. Because I've never got these issues before. CPU activity. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, it looks like Omsi 2 is crashed, so I think we'll just leave it there. I apologize about this. I have no idea what's going on. I think I might have to apply thermal paste on my CPU, but I'm not sure if that's just an Omsi 2 thing. It is strange. I don't know. Because this is the first time I've gotten this issue. Maybe it's something to do with the map? I don't know. Oh, wait. What's happened here? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just we'll finish it off. We'll just we'll finish at 3:14. We won't allow we'll try this. No, because no, we'll load the map without buses. Nah, okay. So I think what we'll do is I'll just spawn the bus in where we were, and then we'll just continue it off that way. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I've done something in my options. Oh no, maybe it's gonna crash now. Just do Among Us Live. Yeah, imagine. Okay. I'm better sound when starting it up. Yeah, exactly. I won't use that sound mod for the ALX400. I'll use a different one because that one was shocking. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. The Master Light did have better sounds. Like the sound of the street light, that one we were using there. The sounds remind me of the street light because it was just very muffled, barely audible. What's going on? I don't know why it's closing my timetable. Ah, okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Omsi 2. Very strange. Barton Bridge Street. What is going on? We were near. Where were we? We were near. I think we're near here. This thing actually stop. There we go. Among Us Live. Okay. Yeah. I do wonder what's going on here. I'm not sure about fires. I don't know about better sounds. I don't think they plan to add in. Okay, well, okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. No, I don't think there's a. I don't know. No, I don't think it's a virus. I think it's a memory issue. Okay, well, anyway, folks, look, we'll end the stream here. I do apologize about the end. I'll see what's going on here. It's probably something's wrong with the Omsi 2 files again. But yeah, Sorry about this. I don't know what's going on. I think it's probably run out of memory here. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and I don't know when the next stream will be. There might be one tomorrow, but it's unlikely. Probably looking at Wednesday. I'll keep you posted on Discord. But yeah, that's it for now. Until next time.